that person will never attain my mercy. Then continuing the same in 196th verse. ये तोरे लंघिया करे मोरे नमस्कार से जन काटिया शिर करे प्रतिकार. One who transgresses you and offers me obeisances is cutting off the head of his worshipable Lord and then trying to remedy the situation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu should be worshipped. That is what Advaita Acharya says. You should be worshipped. If you are not worshipped, then what is he doing? He is trying to offer me obeisances. He's cutting off the head of his worshipable Lord. That means he's cutting off my only head. And he's trying to find the remedy. It is like Bhasmasur's story. Bhasmasur worshipped Lord Shiva so much. He tried to implement the same benediction on the head of Lord Shiva, who gave him the benediction. That means he's trying to cut off the head of his worshipable Lord. And then he's trying to find out the solution, what to do. The service and the superficial rejection of false ego displayed by conditioned souls who are covered by the three modes of material nature and who consider themselves the enjoyers and the doers of all activities are simply insult to the worshipable Lord. Darshan without service is simply an exhibition of ours to the service of Hari, while living entities inclined towards material enjoyment. Sometimes people say, we have come to take darshan. If we don't have the service attitude, what is the use of darshan? Yesterday evening, we had discussed about this. Only fortunate living entities, they get the fortune to do service of Lord. Many get the opportunity to go and take darshan, but doing service requires bhagya, like distribution of prasadam, brooming the temple, contribution in the funds. All these things requires Krishna's mercy. Yesterday, I sent birthday forms to practically 150 important donors. I told this is in gratitude, this is an expression of the gratitude for the services you have been doing all these years. The commissioner who is my student, Sanjay, who is actually the very head commissioner, actually, he's in the topmost. For 3 states, he's commissioner. He wrote to me, Mataji, as per my understanding, getting service is actually, we should express gratitude to you. It's not that you should express gratitude to us. It is our fortune that we are engaged in the service of Lord Jagannath and Gomata. So at that time, I'm just continuing that same thing. It requires fortune, actually. Here, very clearly, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, darshan without service, what it is. It's actually an exhibition of aversion to the service of Hari. I don't want to serve you, but I just want to come and look at you. Therefore, the show of devotion offered to one's material father, mother, friend, or lover is simply improper behavior intended to convert the worshipable object into a servant. So sometimes there is a show off. What is that? Oh, I'm serving my father and mother. That is more important. Nice, very good. But what it is, you are trying. That means you want Lord to fulfill our desires. Whatever desires we have, we want Lord to fulfill and see that to whom we are worshipping, our material father, mother, they should be taken care of. That means we want Lord to be servant, order supplier. Whatever we ask, Lord should give. But when it comes to service to Lord, I come now for taking darshan. The external show of service without the actual inclination for service is like severing the head of one's worshipable object. So if we don't have that inclination to serve, that means we don't accept Lord is a person. In other words, it is meant to Lord. It is meant to lord it over one's worshipable object. That means we try to ask Lord so many things and we want to master over Lord. Instead of being servant of Lord, we want to show that we are master. And actually, in one sense, you are our servant. That means you should fulfill all our desires. Suryera sakshat kariraja sakraji bhakti vashe suryatana haila vidhita. So being pleased by the devotion of King Satrajit, the sun god directly appeared before him. But what happened? लंघिया तुम्हारा आज्ञा आज्ञा भंग दुखे दुई भाई मारा याय सूर्य देखे सुखे. So yet because they have transgressed your order, he and his brother were killed. You know the story is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Satyajit and his brother were killed because they transgressed the order of Lord. And the sun god saw this with satisfaction. No demigods desire that they should be directly worshipped, because their worshipable Lord is Krishna. And if somebody tries to worship them directly by offending the Supreme Lord, they don't like, and they see with great satisfaction the destruction of that particular sadhaka. Baladeva Shishyatva Paya Duryodhana Tomari Langhiya Paya Savamshe Marana. Although Duryodhana was a disciple of Baladev, he and his family members were killed because he disregarded you. Duryodhana regarded Baladev, but he never accepted Krishna. So then what happened? He was killed. Hiranyakashipu Vara Paya Brahmara Langhiya Tomare Gela Savamshe Samhara. Hiranyakashipu received benediction from Brahma, yet he and his family members were killed when he disregarded you. So if we don't worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we may be a very great worshipper of any particular demigod, including Mahadev. Many of them worship Mahadev. And sometimes they say, we are worshipping now. You worship Krishna, we are worshipping Lord Shiva. But then whoever worships Lord Shiva without having regard to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, then he will be killed. All his attempts will be destroyed. Shirash Chedi Shiva Pujiya O Dashanana Toma Langhi Paileke Savamsha Marana. The 10-headed Ravana, who took pleasure in cutting off others' heads, worshipped Shiva, yet he was nevertheless killed along with his family members when he disregarded you. So even Ravana, what happened? He was worshipping, he's a great worshipper of Lord Shiva. In fact, he has written Shiva Tandava Stotra. He has written Shiva Tandava Stotra, great worshipper of Lord Shiva. But then he disregarded Prabhu Ram. Actually, today I was just thinking, Ramayana is coming and Ram Navami is coming. Something about Ram should come. At least some pastime of Ram should come in Chaitanya Bhagavat to get the blessings of Vrindavan Das Thakur to celebrate Rath Yatra, Ram Navami Rath Yatra. I'm so surprised. 201 verse speaks about whole Ramayana actually. Ravana disregarded Prabhu Ram. That is why all these things happen. When Vibhishana comes to meet Prabhu Ram, Sugriva and all are in anxiety. He first comes to meet Prabhu Ram at Setubandhu. Then all of them say, oh, all of them said, he is the brother of Ravana. Ravana must have sent him to spy on us. Prabhu Ram told, even if Ravana would have come, I would have given him the shelter. Sakradeva prapanno yastavasmitita yachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etadvratam mama. This is the most important verse of Ramayana. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Lord Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarvapapebhyo moksha ishyami ma shuchaha. Give up everything and then come to me. But Prabhu Ram's mercy is so much, he says, even if you are not able to give anything, you are not able to give up everything, then at least come and stand before me and say, I am yours. That is enough. Come and stand. Just come and stand before me. Even if that much a person does, then Lord ensures, Lord has taken this promise. And what is that promise? Sakrad eva prapannoyas. Sakradeva means something, even if a small thing is done for Prabhu Ram, just came and told, oh Lord, I am yours. Lord ensures, Abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mam. Abhayam, I will give you Abhaya. So in this way, is the most important verse which comes in the Yuddha Kanda. So everybody is in anxiety, what to do. Because he has come as a spy. Lord says, no. He has not come as a spy. In fact, even if Ravan would have come at this time, I would have given the shelter. That is what is Prabhu Ram. Prabhu Ram gives the shelter to one who just comes and stands before him. So in this way, Prabhu Ram accepted Vibhishana as the fifth brother. He is the fourth brother. Four brothers are there, he is another one. That means fifth brother. For Prabhu Ram, he will be the fourth brother. And also, Prabhu Ram gave assurance to Vibhishana. Raghavena abhaye datte samanto ravana anujaha vibhishano mahapragyo bhumim sama avalokayat. So this is the assurance which has been given that I will protect you. Then Vibhishana, what he did? He fell. Samantaha means he bowed down before Prabhu Ram. So the assurance is given and joyfully he went back. Because this is the assurance which Prabhu Ram has given. So he was very happy. So now he has gone with a courage that yes, Lord is there to protect me. Then it is said, so Vibhishana, along with the four demons, what he did, he fell at the lotus feet of Rama. Padayo Sharana Anveshi Chaturbihi Saha Rakshase. So he bows down and he introduces himself. Anujo Ravanasya Aham Tena Cha Tas Asmi Avamanita. Bhavantam Sarva Bhutanam Sharanam Gataha. Sharanam Gataha. This last line is very important. Bhavantam Sarva Bhutanam. Oh Lord, I have taken your refuge. One of the name of Krishna is Sharanyam. Rama and Krishna are not different. You say na? Devarshi Bhutapanam Pritrinam Nakinkaro Nayam Runicharajan Sarvatmanaya Sharanyam. Sharanam Gato Mukundam Paharutakartam. Take shelter of that Sharanyam. Lord is Sharanyam. So one who takes shelter of Prabhu Ram, he is always protected. Even if he has done a small thing to Prabhu Ram, he never forgets. It is said Prabhu Ram remembers a small thing even if it's done, upakara, but he forgets apakara. Generally we remember apakara, forget upakara. But Prabhu Ram always remembers upakara. Even if small upakara done, he remembers. He says, Vibhishana says, Parityakta maya lanka. I have given up Lanka. Mitrani cha dhanani cha. I have given up all my mitra, all my friends. I have given up all the dhana. You see, here Sakhani cha has not given. Mitrani cha. Because what he can expect from the friends of Lanka? They are only mitra. When he has dhana, all the mitra come. Sakhas at least come when you are in difficulty, but mitras are only there when you are in having some opulence to spend on them. He says, I have given up Lanka, parityakta, parityakta. I have given up Lanka. I have given up mitras. I have given up dhana. Bhavadgatam hi me rajyam cha jivitam cha sukhani cha. Bhavadgatam hi me rajyam. I am keeping my rajya. I place my kingdom, my life, jivitam, my happiness at your lotus feet, O Lord. I have given up everything. What is the use of having the friends? Those who are only there when you are having good days. Sakhas are those who come in your difficulties, but real friends are those who are surga. They are the devotees. So here, I abandon everything. I have abandoned everything. I am placing my kingdom, life, and happiness at your disposal. Now see, even the happiness is also flickering happiness. So when Prabhu Ram heard these words of Vibhishana, then Prabhu Ram asked, Akhyayi mama tattvena rakshasanam balavanam. Can you tell me what is the strength and weakness of the demons? That is why sometimes Vibhishana is known as Gharabhedi. He has revealed the secrets of Lanka. But that is for the higher cause. So that Gharabhedi is wonderful. What is the strength and weakness of the demons? Then evam muktam tada raksho ramena klishta karmana ravanasya balam sarvamakhyatu upachakrame. So when Prabhu Ram asked this, Vibhishana started telling detailed strength of Ravana. So tomorrow we'll continue with this. Now here we'll come back to Chaitanya Bhagavat. So what did Ravana do? He took pleasure in cutting off other heads, worshipped Shiva, yet he was nevertheless killed along with his family members. So when this happened, now we had gone to Gokarna. There the story is there. Gokarna, Murdeshwar, this story is there. Ravana worshipped, Ravana saw his mother worshipping Linga. At that time he was not married actually. So, but he was a lusty person. So how many wives he had and what he did, because Mandodari is the first wife. How many other ladies he had, he was a lusty person. So he saw his mother worshipping Shiva, Shivalinga. He tells to his mother, why are you worshipping Shivalinga? I will bring Shiva here. He goes to Kailash, he does tapasya. Then still Lord Shiva has not appeared before him. So what he does is he lifts the Kailasha so that he can bring the whole Kailash in Lanka. And Lord Shiva and Parvati appear. Then he tells to Lord Shiva, come along with me. He said, see, Parvati is my Artha Shakti. She has the half Shakti of mine. You take Parvati. And she is very beautiful also. You can take her. Now, what happened? He's a lusty person. He thought, very good. If Parvati is there and Lord Shiva is giving, he took Parvati. Now it's a great anxiety for Narada, Ganesha. So Narada comes before Lord Shiva and tells, why are you taking Parvati? You do one thing. I will take you to some place, very nice place. There you can, if you want, you can marry Parvati. So he takes to the place of Mandodari's father. And Lord's illusory energy makes Ravana see Mandodari as Parvati. By the time Parvati has gone back to Kailash, original Parvati. So he's so happy that he's marrying Parvati, but actually it is Mandodari. Anyhow, he has bought Mandodari. Mandodari is also very beautiful. He has brought Mandodari home. He tells to mother, see, I brought I married Parvati. She says, this is not Parvati, this is Mandodari. And then mother says, for what purpose did you go? You went to take Shiva, you went to take Shiva here. But you landed up in marrying some girl and you brought her here. Anyhow, the girl is very wonderful, cultured. She accepted, mother accepted. Now he realized his mistake, that he came under the sway of the illusory energy of Supreme Lord. So he goes again to Kailash and performs so much of tapasya, starts cutting his heads, his hands. Then Lord Shiva had to appear. Now Lord Shiva told, see, I'm pleased by your tapasya. There was so much of tapasya, giving difficulty to the body. You take my Atmalinga. So in this way, he gives Atmalinga, provided you don't keep it anywhere. If you keep it somewhere, then it will be stuck there. It will not move. Now again, this is an anxiety. Taking Atmalinga to to Lanka, there again he will get more energy, more power. So Narada again plays a role. He tells to Ganesha, you go as a cowherd boy. And then by the will of Lord, the nature's, it's what also nature's call. Some places it said nature's call, but at that time it was Sandhya Vandanam. He had to take bath in the ocean. He took bath in the ocean, but he has to take bath and he has to place the Atmalinga somewhere. He cannot place it down. There should be somebody or to whose hands he can give. He saw a cowherd boy, that was actually Ganesha. He told, you please hold this Atmalinga and don't place it down. He said, see, I cannot wait for you. 3 times I will call Ravana, Ravana, Ravana. After that, if you don't come, I'll place down and go. So here, by the illusionary energy of Lord, it was seemingly as a dusk time. It was not dusk time actually. So he had to take bath and do Sandhya Vandanam because he's a Brahmana, very enriched in the knowledge of Vedas. So he went to take bath. He did it quickly. But by the time he came, he saw the Atmalinga is placed down. And he was very angry with, he was trying to pull the Atmalinga. Because of the pulling and all, there was a deformation of Atmalinga. It became into 1,000 pieces. 1,000 pieces, the Atmalinga was divided into 1,000 pieces. One of the pieces there in Muruddeshwara. The original Atmalinga was deformed. Now this cowherd boy told, I was waiting for you. I called. What to do? So though Ravana did so much tapasya, but still what happened? His all efforts were complete failure. So Lord Shiva is never pleased with all these efforts. Lord Shiva is pleased by the devotee of Lord, devotee of Supreme Lord. So here we'll stop. Tomorrow we'll continue with Ramayana verses along with the Chaitanya Bhagavat. But I think Chaitanya Bhagavat we can hold for 2 days. We can have Ramayana chapters also. So, Narayana, can you sing one song?
Yes, Mataji. So today we are going to recite Bhaja Hure Mana. It is written by Govindadas Kaviraj. We'll read a translation first. So here Govindaraj Kavidas is instructing his mind to just worship the lotus feet of the son of Nanda, which will make one fearless. And by taking the human birth, we have got the chance to cross this ocean of worldly existence by associating with saintly persons. Both in the day and at night, we remain sleepless, suffering the pains of heat and cold, the wind and the rain. And for a fraction of flickering happiness, Govindaraj Kavidas writes that we are uselessly serving the wicked and the miserly people. What assurance of real happiness is there in all of one's wealth, youthfulness, sons and family members? This life is tottering like a drop of water on a lotus petal. Therefore, one should serve and worship the divine feet of Lord Hari. It is the desire and the great longing of Govind Das to engage himself in the 9 processes of bhakti, namely hearing the glories of Lord Hari, chanting these glories, constantly remembering him, and offering the prayers onto the Lord, serving the Lord's feet, serving the Supreme Lord as a servant, worshipping him with flowers, incense, and so forth, and serving him as a friend, and completely offering oneself to the Lord. भजहु रे मन श्री नंदनंदन अभय चरणार विंद रे भजहु रे मन श्री नंदनंदन अभय चरणार विंद रे दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे तरहो रे भव सिंधु रे शीत आतप बात बरीशन ए दिन जामिनी जागिरे विफले से विनु कृपण दुर्जना विफले से विनु कृपण दुर्जना चपल सुखल लागिरे भजहु रे मना श्री नंदनंदन अभय चरणार विंद रे ए धन यौवन पुत्र परिजन इथे की आछे पर तीरे कमल दल जल जीवन तलमल कमल दल जल जीवन तलमल भजहु परिपद नीति रे भजहु रे मना श्री नंदनंदन अभय चरणार विंद रे श्रवण कीर्तन स्मरण वंदन पाद सेवना दास्य रे पूजन सखी जन आत्मनिवेदन पूजन सखी जन आत्मनिवेदन गोविंद दास अभिलाष रे भजहु रे मना श्री नंदनंदन अभय चरणार विंद रे दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे तरहो रे भव सिंधु रे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे. Very important bhajan, very nicely sung. Hari Bol.